The piano piece I'm about to play now is called Brisk March. And that's very fun. Now this is here, obviously you know here, this, and Brisk March is to be having 4 beats measure. Here you have this quarter notes, half notes, whole notes, and these quarter notes have staccatos because that's how the piece is to be played, which is about what it's about. And then there's these quarter rests, and as well as a half rest here, and this has playing in the first half is in forte loud, the second it becomes mezzo piano medium soft here, and then it resumes to forte on the final staff here. Now this has a octave lower, you play this final note. Instead of here, you play this here. And now also there's basically the slurs are in some portions to make it sound more connected smoothly. Here also there is suggesting to play this crisply. Now then, and now next piece is called Undecided. Here I have played this, and yes, it is like unknowing. Now, sounding. Here, you have the 4 beats measure, and there is these quarter notes. Then there's even eighth notes here, and whole notes, and a quarter rest. There is also playing this in mezzo piano, medium soft throughout. The slur is connecting pretty much throughout. There's also these flats, which then are cancelled by these natural signs. This piece has an etc. here. This is supposed to be that you have to play after done with this, and then play it once more, but I have played it with improvisation of using different flats and sharps. on all these notes, as you noted, that here there's different sounding on this. When I played this grand staff, after I was done with the first play through, then of course you just have these. This is basically having these A, and A1 is supposed to be the letter pattern that is, you can play these in any orders. For example, I'm going to now play A1 first. Now playing with numerous improvised flats and sharps. And that is that first lead to play that, and the improvisation with flats and natural signs. And now the next piece I'm going to play is called Partly Cloudy. Wow, so as you can note, the first half was definitely like sunlit, and sunlit. The second half is the partly cloudy part here. Now you have this in eighth notes here, quarter notes, half notes, whole notes. Then the first grand staff is basically in mezzo forte, medium loud, and the second is medium mezzo piano, medium soft. Then you got, of course, then the slurs are almost throughout the whole thing, and then there's on the second line there's flat, B flat here. The next piece I'm going to play is called Paper Boy. Paper boy, paper boy, come this way. Tell me what's the news today. Pick and choose happy news only, please, on this sunny day. Fun. Here you have this obviously showing, and then this is also forte, loud, eighth notes throughout, only in the first measures of each line, actually. Oh, then there's these quarter notes, the whole note, half notes. Oh, there's also a quarter rest, and then there's this flat here, because there's also playing this in the second line. Basically interesting, because and along with the lyrics, this piece is really basically interesting, that it is about that, to show with the news, and then it's only to happiness news, and then only happiness news. So, and then you play this brightly. Then the next piece I'm going to play is called Fountain in the Rain. that is very, very, like, playful. Now you have this mezzo piano, medium soft throughout. Then there's these quarter notes that, and also a dotted half note, because this is 6 beats measure here. So yeah, that is that. Then there's this whole note. This whole note basically is like 6 beats, because it's like dotted whole note counts as 6 beats for there, 6 beats for there, 6 beats for there, and then then there's these half notes, yeah, half rest, whole, and also a quarter rest. This repeat sign, you basically, yeah, because you can play the this measure on the second playthrough. This is on the first playthrough. And that's all.